Fantastic. Video comp of all the Zohran anti-Semitism, but he's spitting facts. Oh, Canary Mission came out with a video compilation that's 3 minutes and 31 seconds long. One of the beautiful parts about Zohran and the way he carries himself, the way he conducts himself, is that unlike someone like myself who speaks for 10 hours every single day and is oftentimes having contentious conversations, Zohran gets to present himself in a way that is undeniable to liberals, in a way that like he frames himself in a way that I think is appropriate within a liberal framework, even if he has I guess like opinions that others would consider radical because they haven't really examined those opinions hard enough. And that is something that I totally value, which is why whenever they clip Zohran or whenever they present what Zohran is doing as like a negative, it's the coolest thing ever. Yeah, 6 sentences summarizing Zohran's candidacy for mayor of New York City. All three of them, and 3 of them are about his stance on Israel. Mr. Mamdani, 33, is a state assemblyman representing Astoria, Queens, increasingly noted for his rousing viral videos. Mr. Mamdani is a democratic socialist who's pursuing outside the box and expensive proposals to persistent city problems. Oh my God. This is the most negative garbage, the most negative garbage framework you can have. Like all of the good provisions that would help the working poor in New York City is presented as expensive and too crazy. Okay. He's drawn criticism from his rivals about being unrealistic about financing his policy proposals. Okay, great. Mr. Ramdani has been more outspoken than the other candidates in his criticism of Israel's government. Great. Awesome. He has called Israel's actions in Gaza a genocide. True. Okay. So he says the truth. He has also said the first official primary debate that he believes that Israel has a right to exist as a state with equal rights. Wow. The New York Times actively presenting a state with equal rights as a bad thing. Incredible work, man. Incredible fucking work. Yeah, we hate that. We hate equal rights. Anyway, but what I was saying is like every time you hear about Zohran in the fucking news, they always showcase his like incredible takes. And you are like, because they're so echo chambered, and this is something that happens to me as well sometimes, right? By my haters. When people are so unimaginably echo chambered into believing that their positions are shared by everyone else. And this is particularly damning when it comes to Israel related issues. They often will present Zohran's positions thinking that other people will also have that negative association and consider it to be radical, when in fact, most people that look at it go, oh, this is awesome. E.L. Jacoby will regularly just present Zohran's campaign ads and will post it as is to be like, look at how bad this is. And then you look at the campaign ad and it's him talking about how like, we're going to do affordable grocery stores that are cooperatively owned and operated by the city. And it's like, okay, yeah, no, he's saying that. And that's a good thing. Like this is it. Look, Zohran Mamdani has announced he wants to implement government-owned supermarkets in New York City. He's literally trying to implement communism in New York. New Yorkers need to get out and vote. Okay. To which Crank T. Nelson said, why is this foreign government propagandist who doesn't live here trying to stop New Yorkers from getting more affordable groceries?
Stores.
Like they're just posting his awesome campaign ads and his policies with the false idea that like people will be resentful and disgusted by them or scared by them. Like who the fuck? Like this is the type of shit that you post, and like even there might be even members in your community that look at that and go, okay, I don't really fuck with Zohran because he's Muslim and that scares me, but honestly, I love the idea of affordable groceries, you know? Yeah. Zohran Mamdani is literally trying to implement communism in New York. A vote for Bart is a vote for anarchy. A vote for Bart is a vote for anarchy. The news was more successfully able to paint MLK in a bad light than they can do with Zohran. They've lost all their sauce. I wouldn't say the news has lost all of its sauce. Don't make that mistake. No, it's certainly still, it's not devoid of motion, okay? It's not. News media is not devoid of all motion, and therefore you should not be comfortable. You should be door knocking. You should be phone banking. You should be getting all your friends and family to rank Zohran number one. Here's Zohran posting about Cuomo. Cuomo already sounds defeated by Trump's authoritarianism. I will stand up for a city of immigrants because I'm not funded by the very same mega billionaires who put Trump back in the White House.
They're going to send in ICE in New York. They are going to do things that are illegal and unconstitutional. But let's not overreact.
Zohran Mamdani says he's going to be ready to deal with Trump if he gets elected mayor.
What we deserve in this moment is a mayor who can look that authoritarianism in the eye and not see a reflection of themselves. A mayor who has a plan to not just call it what it is, but to stand up and fight back.
Mamdani called for hiring more lawyers to represent immigrants in court.
They're going to send in ICE in New York. They are.
It's so funny that he literally reacted with like, what are you going to do about it? That is hilarious. He sucks so bad. He sucks so fucking bad. Oh. All right, let's see Canary Mission and how they're presenting Zohran as a dangerous radical.
Pro-Hamas activists are fueling unprecedented levels of anti-Semitic attacks in New York City. Terrorist flags flood the streets, while protesters openly call for America's destruction.
We have shut down New York City, and we will continue to.
Okay, none of this is Zohran. Where's Zohran? I don't even think Nardine likes Zohran. She's like pretty critical of Zohran. I got no issues with her though. Within our lifetime founder and leader, Nardine Kiswani, she's but I don't even think she fucks with Zohran like that.
Shut this city down.
Also, where are the terrorist flags?
We will turn your life into a nightmare.
Now, an extremist from within their ranks is running for mayor, Zohran Mamdani.
Wow. Look at this dangerous extremist standing up for New York, a city with a fuck ton of immigrants, standing up for those immigrants, community members of New York, as an immigrant himself, standing up against Tom Homan, Donald Trump's monstrous border czar, Tom Homan. Wow. I can't believe it. He's so bad. Wow. He is such an extremist. He's so dangerous. He's so bad. Hey, by the way, this is the Democratic Party primary, you fucking idiots. This is literally posting his W's. All right, let's see what else.
There are 3 critical reasons why Zohran Mamdani is not just unfit for office, but poses a serious threat to the very people he claims to serve. Number 1, Mamdani is affiliated with numerous terror-connected organizations that aim to transform New York City into a battleground.
But more important than that, I am someone who co-founded my college's first Students of Justice in Palestine.
As an underground.
Oh, wow. I can't believe he did that. That's really scared. That's scary. I'm scared. Wow. How dare he be on the right side of history and identify with, again, this is the Democratic Party primary for the record. I'm on the bus right now. Someone is blasting Ethan. I thought everyone was joking about his fan base being millennial women. No, there are definitely a lot of millennial white ladies who are in the fan base. Yeah, I can't believe that Zohran was on the right side of history and was literally a leader in this, okay, in this movement that, once again, 80% of Democratic Party voters agree with. Wow. I'm going to repeat this again. This is the Democratic Party primaries, okay? Literally, these guys are so fucking stupid that they think that they're cutting like really scary, dangerous propaganda warning about Zohran to an audience that literally also agrees with Zohran on this shit.
At Bowdoin College in Maine, Mamdani co-founded a Students for Justice in Palestine chapter. This group openly supports Hamas, and its activists seek to overthrow the U.S. government.
We must organize at every level.
Mamdani participated in Within Our Lifetime rallies in New York City, which led to vandalism, traffic disruptions, and chaos. Within Our Lifetime also supports terror organizations and endorses violence towards the police.
We will invest in disturbing your peace.
Mamdani also proudly belongs to the Democratic Socialists of America, which demands dismantling the prison and policing systems.
No! Stop it.
Condemns U.S. imperialism and calls for Israel.
If you support this so much, why not openly fund the movement? Wait, what? Brother, I do. What? I don't know if you know this, but I fucking flew out of pocket to New York to interview this guy that they're criticizing right now. We did like a 3-hour stream. And then also on top of that, we can't even do fundraisers for him because he's already maxed out on the donations. He already hit the funding cap. And as far as like funding pro-Palestinian movements, we also do that as well. Fundraised for charities working on the ground in Gaza to the tune of like 2 million, 3 million. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'll fucking do it again. Yeah. Chowder's like, if you support this movement so much, why don't you fucking live stream about how much you love this movement 8 hours a day, every single day, 7 days a week, and even go out and fundraise for this movement? How about you do that? I bet you would never do that, huh?
Israel's destruction.
Will you give up? Will you stop coming?
Following the October 7th massacre, the DSA promoted a rally endorsing Hamas's right to resist. Number 2, Mamdani comes from a family deeply rooted in anti-American activism and anti-Semitism. His father, Columbia professor Mahmoud Mamdani, equates both America and Israel with Nazis and demands that Israel should be
Awesome. Again, the coolest and most correct position. Damn, sick.
dismantled.
The Jewish people, they arrived at what I would call a neo-Nazi solution.
Number 3, Mamdani is a dangerous extremist himself.
Are we ready to fight back?
The day after the
One of the funniest aspects of like Israel defense is simultaneously literally saying that you are anti-Semitic if you don't believe that Israel has to exist as a Nazi state, but then also complaining when people go, "Hey man, what you just required me to say sounds a lot like you're a Nazi in defense of Nazi positions," and they go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this anti-Semitism?" It's like an impossible position. If you don't believe in Jewish ethno-religious supremacy in an apartheid state, you're fucking anti-Semitic. And if you say, wow, you guys want to do Jewish ethno-religious supremacist apartheid and an ethnic cleansing, then you're also anti-Semitic. It's like the expectation is you have to give unlimited money to Israel and never talk about it unless you're just saying they deserve more money. Okay? Hey, just tuned in. Are we watching a pro-Mamdani ad? Yeah.
The October 7th massacre in Israel, Mamdani publicly called for Israel's dismantling. In the weeks that followed, he joined anti-Israel protests and blocked traffic outside Senator Chuck Schumer's home, resulting in
Chuck Schumer. Oh no. No, not Chuck Schumer. You mean the least popular politician in the country? Wow. Wow. Even amongst Democrats. He's the least popular Democrat amongst Democrats. Who is this for? Lovers of Chuck Schumer and Israel? I don't even think lovers of Israel like Chuck Schumer that much. He has no constituency remaining. Canary Mission is now stating Zohran Mamdani is not only on board with the overwhelming majority position amongst the Democratic Party, but is also against the least popular politician that is seen as an ineffective leader within the Democratic Party. Okay, sick.
his arrest for disorderly conduct.
We have to take every action in front of us.
Mamdani built his short
Yeah, Chuck Schumer's approval ratings are so in the gutter that even the fucking fictional family he invented in his mind, the Baileys, don't even fuck with him anymore. Okay? For those of you who don't know, Chuck Schumer has a hypothetical family that he's invented in his mind called the Baileys, the fictional family, that he gets his notes from. This is real. He literally has talked about this before, where he says like, he says that like in his mind, there's like a middle class suburban Long Island family called the Baileys. And like, that is who he's positioning his policies towards. Nah, you're lying. No. That is a real thing that Chuck Schumer has openly talked about. It's not a joke. Israel has the best marketing minds working on its PR issues right now.
And I'm here. I was in Israel years ago.
Dude, it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome. It's so sick. It's so sick. A very Bailey farewell. Chuck Schumer's imaginary friends come back to haunt him. Oh, Francesca Fiorentina wrote this. Okay, this is humorous. This is a humorous quip. Where is the actual fucking Bailey family shit from? Like, there's an actual quote. Your retweet of Mamdani, the comments are hilarious. Which one? What did I retweet of Mamdani? I don't remember. Oh, this one? Oh, yeah. It starts with government-owned groceries and ends with Che Guevara lighting up Times Square. You live in Israel. Enjoy your free government healthcare and shut the fuck up, lol. He's trying to make groceries more affordable. You are just too stupid to see it. You need to read more carefully. I support Mamdani. Oh my God. Even blue check marks that have the right ideological convictions are